What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the videos, my name is Mo, and this is my channel, Mo Nation, where we doing a little bit of everything, but mostly detailing nowadays. Now, in this video, what I'm going to be doing is a full interior detail, and I actually had already did this truck before a couple of months ago, and it looked like I never ever touched it before. So this is a great example of how vehicles like this will never be 100%. Now, the first thing I do with this particular truck, and mostly every other, is I try to do like a blowout. So basically blow out all the dirt, the debris, and all that stuff, and try to get it out of there first, off of the seats and all that good stuff as well. Then I move on to the seats. Whether I'm doing the cloth seats or the leather seats, I always just do the seats first. Now, me personally, I use a dedicated leather cleaner, which is from Superior Products. Some people just use steam. Me, with the steam, I feel like sometimes you may do a little more harm than good to the seat. So I kind of refrain from using steam on leather seats unless it has like caked on candy or something like that. I don't, and if I use a steam, it's just kind of like passing over it. I don't use like the attachment to be like contact to contact type of thing, but that's just my personal preference. If it's heavy stuff, I'll use steam. If it's seats like this where they were kind of bad, but not the worst, I'll just go ahead and use a dedicated leather cleaner. After I'm finished with the seats, that's when I break out my steamer. So as I'm doing the seats, I have the steamer warming up because it does take a little minute to warm up. Me personally, I do not take the steamer out if I'm doing a basic interior cleaning. The only time I take the steamer out is when I'm doing a full interior cleaning. So if I'm using the steamer, I'm charging more. That's just how I do it. That's how I add value to this type of service. Because with the steamer, it's gonna be a deeper clean regardless. You can get into the cracks and crevices because of the heat and the pressure behind it. Vehicles like this, like I said in the beginning, vehicles like this will never be 100%. They don't take care of it. And it's okay to get into something like this and say, I can't get it 100%. I'm going to get it the best that I can. You don't want to stress yourself about a vehicle like this. So somebody asked me the other day if I still do dirty vehicles like you see in this interior. And what I told them is, yes, I still do dirty vehicles. What I stopped doing is advertising them. And the reason being I stopped advertising them because whatever you put out there is what you're going to attract. So you want to do more paint corrections, you need to advertise more paint corrections. And sometimes it's just that simple. If you want to do more paint enhancements, advertise more paint enhancement. Educate people on what you're doing. If you want to do more interiors, advertise it. If you want to do more maintenance type work, if you advertise it, that's what you're going to attract. So if you want to do a bunch of dirty vehicles, if you advertise it, that's what you're going to attract. And a lot of times with these really, really dirty vehicles, a lot of them don't want to pay the price to get it clean. This particular truck, I charged $300 for the interior. Now, to some of y'all, that's not enough. To some of y'all, that's like, dang, that is a lot. But A lot of people won't pay that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, for the interior. So I stopped advertising it. Every now and then I get one and they're totally fine with the price and they get it done. And then every now and then I get one where they're like, nah, I'm not paying that type of thing. But it's okay. The good thing about detailing is there's a lot of different ways that you can make money, meaning you don't have to do ceramic coatings and paint corrections. It's good to offer different services, but you don't have to do that to make that big lump sum of 1,000 or 1,200 or whatever. Sometimes it may take you a couple of days to make that lump sum. Sometimes you may make it in one day. Sometimes you're doing enough work in one day that you could have spread out in 3 days. There's a lot of different ways you can make money doing interiors. You can make money making these packages, like inside and out type packages. You can make money off of doing just enhancements and stuff like that, where you're not doing full corrections and ceramic coatings. There's a lot of different ways, and it's all up to you, the detailer, the business owner, or whatever. So right now, what you're going to see me doing in this video is that I'm spraying interior dressing. And you're like, Mo, you're probably spraying it all over the place. It is totally okay. So I use a water-based dressing, and it wipes off pretty easy. If I get overspray on something, it literally wipes off easy, and it doesn't cause that greasy feeling that these other chemicals cause. So after I'm done with everything, that's what I pretty much do, is spray all the plastics. If I'm doing a full interior detail, I also condition the seats and all that good stuff. And then I clean the door jambs. As y'all can see, I got my little pressure washer out. I didn't want to whip out the big one, so I whipped out the small one, and I just kind of pressure washed the door jambs because they were really, really, really bad. So although this truck looked better, it's not 100%. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and it won't be 100%. And that's the beauty of things, is that you just have to be honest with the customer. So when I seen this truck, I'm like, hey, this is what I can do. This is what it's gonna cost for me to do this. This won't be 100%. Some of the stuff the stains are stuck on there. Some of the things I don't even know what it is. I think I found like rat pellets up in there and stuff, but that's a whole different story. And it's okay, as long as you're honest with your customer, as long as you let them know, everything is gonna be all right. So thank y'all for watching. I hope you have had a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.